Hello everyone, welcome to Technophile. I hope you're all good. Today I am going to give you all a very basic and simplified introduction to HVAC&R. As you all know, HVAC is a very good trade to choose after mechanical engineering, ITI or diploma. It provides large opportunities in designing, construction and maintenance industries. What is HVAC&R? H stands for heating, V stands for ventilation, AC means air conditioning and R for refrigeration. Heating. What is the purpose of heating in air conditioning? In many of the countries like Canada, Iceland, etc., the atmospheric temperature will be very low, literally freezing. In that condition, we have to increase the room temperature for human comfort. Electric resistance. Heat pump. Heat furnaces are used to provide artificial heat. Ventilation, exhaust. Ventilation is the process of removing the used unhygienic air and bringing in the fresh air. The cold air will have more density than hot air, so hot air will always have a tendency to go up. It helps the ventilation system to remove used hot air easily. Some examples are kitchen exhaust system, car parking ventilation system, toilet exhaust system, and industrial ventilation exhaust system. Air conditioning. Most of the people have a thought that air conditioning is just providing coolness to specific area, but that's not true. Air conditioning consists of 5 major procedures. They are air filtration, air circulation, odor control, humidity control, and temperature control. Refrigeration. Refrigeration is the process of providing a very low temperature in a specific area such as a freezer, box, cabinets, etc. to preserve food, consumable items. It helps to prevent damaging of food items for several days. Examples are refrigerators, deep freezers, cabinet freezer, and cold stores. Why AC? Depending on the purpose, air conditioning has categorized into two: comfort and industrial. Comfort means the human comfort, providing air conditioning in apartments, offices, malls, etc. The comfort temperature for human body is between 22 to 26 degrees Celsius. The next one is industrial usage. In every industry, there will have machineries, server rooms, IT rooms. They will get heated very quickly, so that we have to keep a very low temperature in that particular area to avoid overheating and damaging. Air conditioning is also used to protect pharmaceuticals and biotechs. The required temperature varies as per the purpose. Heat. Heat is a form of energy transfers from hot body to cold body. Units of heat are joule, calorie and BTU. There are 3 methods of heat transfer. One is conduction, that is through solids. The second one is convection, that happens in liquids and gases. The last one is radiation, that doesn't require any medium. There are 2 types of heat: sensible heat and latent heat. In sensible heat, temperature will change but phase will not change. For example, 20 degrees Celsius water becoming 80 degrees Celsius water, in this case water is having sensible heat gain. In latent heat, phase will change but temperature will not change. For example, 0 degrees Celsius water becoming 0 degrees Celsius ice, in this case water is having latent heat of fusion. These are some mainly used units in HVAC&R. TR, ton of refrigeration. BTU, British thermal unit. kcal, kilocalorie. kW, kilowatt. HP, horsepower. It is the heat removal required to freeze 1 US metric ton of water, which is 0 degrees Celsius, to ice in 24 hours. The roots of refrigeration are in the ice manufacturing industry, where the ice manufacturers wanted an easy way of understanding the size or capacity of a refrigeration system, in terms of the production of ice. In simple, if we provide 12,000 BTU per hour of heat to 1 ton of ice, it will melt to water, which is 0 degrees Celsius, in 24 hours. 1 TR equals 12,000 BTU per hour. That is also equivalent to 3024 kilocalorie per hour. Please note down the values given below in a box and mark it as important. It is very important in upcoming classes. The next topic is very important. That is refrigeration cycle. The 4 major parts in refrigeration cycle are compressor, condenser, expansion valve and evaporator. Compressor. It functions as the heart of an HVAC system. It compresses the refrigerant to get it into the right pressure and temperature before it passes through the condenser coil. Condenser. Condenser is a device used to condense a gaseous substance into liquid state through cooling. In so doing, the latent heat will be released by the substance and transferred to the surrounding environment. They are mainly made of copper tubes with fins. Expansion valves. Expansion valves are throttling devices used to control, regulate the refrigerant flow in a refrigeration system. They helps to facilitate the change of high-pressure liquid refrigerant in the condensing unit to lower the pressure of gas refrigerant in the evaporator. Evaporator. Evaporator coil is the part of an air conditioner that absorbs the heat from the air in a particular area. It is located in the air handler. They're mainly made up of copper tubes and fins. There will be a blower fan behind the evaporator coil to regulate the airflow. This picture shows the basic working principle of a refrigeration cycle. Well, refrigeration cycle starts from the compressor. Compressor compresses the low pressure, low temperature vapor gas into high pressure, high temperature vapor gas. When it passes through the condenser, the latent heat will get removed, so the high pressure, high temperature gas refrigerant becomes high pressure, high temperature liquid refrigerant. And again it passes through the expansion valve and there happens a sudden drop in the pressure, and the refrigerant suddenly becomes low pressure, low temperature liquid refrigerant. And when it passes through the evaporator, liquid form of refrigerant absorbs heat from the room and so becomes low pressure, low temperature gaseous refrigerant, and then it again goes to compressor. And the cycle repeats that way. I hope you all have understood what is refrigeration cycle. If you have any confusions, repeat watching this part again and observe the given diagram. Refrigeration cycle is the basic theory behind every HVAC system, from our basic split AC that we use in our home to any large-scale application. This theory is the backbone. So please have a clear idea on refrigeration cycle before moving to next topics. It would be very useful for you if you are making a note. You can refer that in future. This picture shows the high side, low side separation of refrigeration cycle. From exit of the compressor till the expansion valve, refrigerant remains with high pressure and high temperature, so that side part is called high side. From exit of expansion valve till the entry to compressor, refrigerant remains with low pressure and low temperature, so that part is called low side. So this is all for today. I hope you all have understood what I've explained in this video. If you like this video, please like and share. You can ask your queries and make your comments in comment section. For more interesting contents related to MEP engineering, please subscribe to Technophile. I'll be explaining more deep contents of HVAC in upcoming videos. If you feel this video is helpful, please share it with your friends and family. Make this pandemic situation useful to yourself. Do productive things, but have all the precautions. Stay home, stay safe. So thank you for watching the video. This is Vishnu Satish, signing off from Technophile.